So we've built our three flows now. We've built the opt-in flow to collect the email. We've built the flow that's going to deliver the actual offer itself. And then we've also built the reminder flow as well, which is going to go out to people after 30 days if they haven't redeemed the offer. So when someone comes over to our welcome message, which is here, we're going to go in and edit this flow now. And what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that once they've given us their email, they actually get sent the offer that we've built. So what we're going to start by doing is clicking on the message where we collect the email. And you can see here, when we click on that, the side panel is going to open up and it's going to have a section which has an option to click continue to another step. So we're going to select that, okay, and then you're going to see this appears here, automatically continue. Now what we can do is we can choose a step that's going to happen automatically after someone enters their email on this particular flow. So click there, it's going to create an arrow, click again, and you're going to have the options that you can then deliver. So we're going to want to obviously go with start flow, and then we're going to want to select our flow. So you can just click on the bit where it says select flow. Obviously we go to our offer that we built and we select the flow. Now when someone gives us that email, it's automatically going to continue. It's going to send them offer 1. Okay, so that's the first thing we need to do. What we also want to do is we want to tag people that have actually come in here and given us their email. Maybe they haven't redeemed yet, but we want to know if they've at least given us their email and opted in for our club, for our offer club. So we're going to click on the email bit now, and you've got this option here where you can send an action when someone enters their email. So we're going to click there and we're going to select actions, and the action we're going to choose is to add a tag, and that tag is going to be opt-in club. We're going to call it opt-in club. So if you haven't already got the tag, you can create a new one. So just click down below the text you've just typed and add the tag. So now when someone gives us that email, they're also going to get tagged with opt-in club. So that means that we're going to be able to go to our list in our audience and filter on all the people with opt-in club that perhaps haven't redeemed, and we're going to be able to see all the people that we perhaps need to either send reminders to or other offers to, things like that. But there's a whole host of things you can do with tags. So what we're also going to want to do at this point is we want to subscribe them to our sequence, okay, which is going to give them the reminder. Going to send the reminder after 30 days. So if we click back to our action tab that we added here to the email address, we're going to select another action now, and we're going to select subscribe to sequence. And the sequence that we're going to choose obviously is the one that we built, which is the reminder. So that's now selected to send them the reminder sequence, and they're also going to get tagged with opt-in as well as part of that action. So it's a dual action that we've got there. Click publish, make sure you always do that. So there's also a third thing that we need to do with the welcome page as well. When someone gives us their email, we need to mark on ManyChat or tell ManyChat that we've got permission to send the emails that we're going to send them in the reminders if we send them. So the other thing we need to do now is we need to click on actions. We need to add yet another action, a third action, and we're actually going to then select the flag for set email opt-in. So it's really important that we put this in, because if we don't, then ManyChat will not allow us to send emails. So this is really us confirming that the customer has agreed to give us their email to be used for whatever it is we're using it for. So it's very important at this point that you tell the customer, you tell the person that you're going to be sending them emails, with their offer in. So let's just go to our sequence. And of course, that's going to fire the reminder after 30 days. So that's what we've set. But of course, we need to make sure that we're not sending it to people that have already redeemed the offer. Okay, so let's go back to our flows now, and let's go to our 30-day reminder. So what we want to do is we want to actually create a condition that only sends this email to people that haven't actually redeemed. So click edit the flow, and we're going to create a new activity or piece of content, if you like, whatever it might be. We're going to choose a condition. And what we're going to do with this condition is we're going to ask a question. So we're going to say, does this match a certain tag? Does someone have a certain tag against their name when they've entered this, or entered this particular flow? So the tag that we want is obviously the redeemed offer 50% off, the one that we've created. So now we're going to say, is there a tag with someone that's redeemed the offer? If there isn't, i.e. it's a no, which is this lower one, which is shaded slightly red, we want to send them this. What we also need to make sure is that we change the starting step now. So at the moment, the starting step for this sequence after 30 days is just going to go straight to this. We want the starting step to be here now. So we pick this bit up by clicking on it and holding, and hopefully it lets us, dropping it onto the condition box. If the tag is that they have redeemed, then we're not going to do anything actually. So we can just leave that. That won't fire anything then. We're just making sure that they haven't got that tag. So click publish. Now this is published. So now what's going to happen, if we just go back to our sequences, just to remind ourselves with a reminder. After 30 days, it's going to fire reminder day 30, which is this. And it's going to start by firstly saying, has this person redeemed the offer? If they haven't, then we're going to send them out this reminder, which is going to take them back to offer 1, which we've already built, which is obviously our voucher flow. So that's it. That is the bot ready and done. What you also need to always make sure that you do is when you finish building, always go back to your flows, and you can see here, prime example, offer 1, you can see a little amber little button against that. If I click on it, there's actually an unedited flow, or sorry, an edited flow that's not been published yet. So I need to publish that by clicking the publish button. Just make sure that there's nothing else that needs to be published that you've updated. Once we've done that, the next step then is to go over to our welcome message. Okay, so we go over to automation. And of course, what we want to do here, this is our welcome message. What we want to do here is we want to actually click on replace. And we're going to replace it, of course, with our new welcome message, which is over here in flows, the welcome demo offer message. So this is the message where we ask for their email. We're going to want to replace our current welcome message with that. You're also going to want to make sure that in the top of the page where the welcome message is, that you actually switch it on. So I'm just going to go back over to that now. See this button here. At the moment we've got ours disabled, but you want to make sure that you turn the welcome message on, obviously, to switch the entire bot and the entire delivery system on. So that's the bot built. You've got it set up on your page. People are going to come over to Messenger now. They're going to get welcome with that message. They're going to go through and they're going to get delivered offers and reminders to come in to your restaurant and obviously claim the offers and spend money.